Imagine opening a book to find a hero swinging from a vine over crocodile-infested waters, or starting a movie where a spaceship is under attack. This immediate plunge into action is a hallmark of the storytelling technique known as in media res, or starting in the middle of things. This method is not just about grabbing attention. It sets the tone, establishes the pace, and builds intrigue from the very first moment. This technique forces the audience to piece together the story as it unfolds, creating an engaging and interactive experience. The narrative puzzle that in media res presents is uniquely compelling, as it invites viewers or readers to become active participants in the storytelling process. By beginning in the midst of action, stories bypass preliminary setups and instead drop the audience directly into the heart of the plot. This can be disorienting but also exciting, as it mimics the unpredictability and pace of real-life experiences. In media res is a Latin phrase that translates to "in the midst of things." It refers to a narrative technique where the story starts at a midpoint rather than at the beginning. This approach can be traced back to ancient epics, where it was used to delve straight into the action, leaving explanations and character backgrounds to be filled in later. The purpose of starting in media res is to engage the audience immediately, creating a sense of mystery and urgency. It challenges the conventional narrative arc of beginning, middle, and end, and instead demands that the audience hit the ground running. This can make the storytelling feel dynamic and vivid. This technique is particularly effective in media that benefit from a strong hook to captivate the audience quickly, such as films, television, and short stories. In these forms, grabbing attention from the outset is crucial due to the abundance of competing stimuli. One of the earliest and most famous examples of in media res is Homer's epic poem, The Odyssey. The story begins in the middle of Odysseus's 10-year journey home from the Trojan War, with many trials already behind him. This narrative choice not only sparks curiosity about his past adventures, but also sets up anticipation for the challenges yet to come. Another notable example is The Lusíads by Luís de Camões, which opens with the Portuguese hero Vasco da Gama already at sea partway through his voyage to India. This starting point skips the preliminary exposition and goes straight to the heart of the action, focusing on themes of exploration and conquest. Similarly, in modern literature, many thrillers and mystery novels employ in media res to jolt the reader into a complex, unfolding plot. This method serves to immediately immerse the reader in the central narrative conflict or mystery, heightening the emotional and psychological stakes of the story. In contemporary cinema and literature, in media res has evolved beyond classical epics to become a fundamental narrative technique in many genres. It is especially prevalent in action movies and thrillers, where immediate engagement is crucial. For instance, many of Christopher Nolan's films, such as Memento and Inception, start in the middle of the action, which compels viewers to unravel the storyline as they watch. This technique also adapts well to the serialized format of television dramas, where hooking the viewer quickly is essential. Shows like Breaking Bad and Medici, Masters of Florence use in media res to great effect, creating suspense and compelling viewers to keep watching. Moreover, the use of in media res in video games immerses players directly in the gameplay, often skipping over slow narrative exposition. This not only enhances the game's pace, but also aligns the player's experience with the protagonists, making the gameplay more immediate and exciting. The storytelling technique of in media res has proven its effectiveness across centuries and cultures. By starting stories in the middle, writers and filmmakers not only capture attention, but also create dynamic narratives that engage and challenge their audiences. This technique encourages active participation in the narrative, making the experience of the story more vivid and memorable. From ancient epics to modern movies and video games, in media res continues to be a powerful tool in the storyteller's arsenal. It is a testament to the technique's versatility and enduring appeal that it remains one of the most popular methods for engaging an audience in a narrative. Ultimately, in media res is more than just a method of starting a story. It's a way to live it. As we navigate through the complexities of these narratives, we find ourselves not just following a story, but part of it, swept along by the currents of action and revelation.